Buffer Buddies, episode 69. Nice. We're watching Over the Top. I'm Jared from UpDownLeftDie.
I'm Tiffany from UpDownLeftDie.
I am Recipes 120, Recipes 420, Italian tasty hot fresh delicious pizza.
Too slow. Too slow.
And we also have
and a Merry Christmas.
I mean,
what? No.
We also have Chris Alberti and Dimba in chat. Why are we all talking so fast? If you guys don't know what Buffer Buddies is, Buffer Buddies is a movie night podcast. If you find out more about that, bufferbuddies.com. We watch movies together on Discord. And you can listen to it anywhere, anytime, anywhere. Basically that. It's pretty easy concept to get. I think we watch bad movies, good movies. We make fun of them. It's all good fun. And then we rate them afterwards. So stick around after the podcast for our rating. And you could use this podcast like a guide for your own movie nights. You do that. Do it. Tweet at us if you do that. That'd be so cool. I'm going to hit play on the movie.
Okay. Do it then.
It was a question. It was a question.
It didn't sound like a question.
I
went.
You're your own person.
I said, I'm going to hit play on the movie. And I went up. I went up at the end.
You're an independent Jared. You can choose to play the movie whenever you want.
Oh, I paused the movie.
Well, for those listening,
we give you.
Sorry.
We give you 1 ounce of freedom, and then you go ahead and do this to us.
I don't want to watch this movie. How about that?
Amazing.
I'm sorry.
He drives off the cliff and no, just kidding.
So is this Sylvester Stallone?
Sure is, and it's literally a movie about arm wrestling.
Oh, I thought it was a parody movie of like Rambo.
It is Rambo. It's the Rambo spin-off.
Wait, is it supposed to be funny though?
It's the Rambo
I don't
collaboration
think so.
of 2018.
I've never seen it. I've just seen hilarious reviews of it.
Yeah, I mean, when I quickly looked it up when you requested it, I was like, oh, it looks funny. Like, I thought that it was a parody of like extreme action movies like Rambo. That's why I thought it was called Over the Top. Like, oh, we went over the top with this movie. I thought that was kind of like, action movies are over the top. I'm going to call this one. But then I saw like it actually had Sylvester Stallone in it, and I was like, well, I guess that's kind of a cool, like parody it before Weird Al could parody it, I guess, like beat them to the punch. But if you're saying it's like a serious movie, then I don't know anymore.
I mean, it is an 80s movie.
Yeah, I get it, that just says a lot, but I don't know. I thought it was a parody, which would have been really funny. I would love oh my gosh, I want this so bad. Pirates of the Caribbean parody, but still with what's his face actor that I hate.
Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp, yes. I would love that. I'd actually like him in a parody of himself. Like, I think that would be great.
I was before Botox. Wow, got a rare form of Sylvester Stallone.
I have a question for that parody idea, Jared.
Okay.
Does Johnny Depp know it's a parody, or is he acting like normal, but everyone else hasn't told him yet?
I want to say he knows it's a parody. It's kind of like the what was that movie that we watched, disaster movie? I want it to be like that, but with like the real actors. Like, could you imagine like, oh, I'm Jack Sparrow, but then it's like actually like him acting badly. You're like, yeah, you are. Why are you so bad at your job? You are that guy.
What if he acts better?
And honestly, we can only go up from where he's at.
True.
What is this little kid?
Harsh critic. That's little Sylvester Stallone.
Little Rocky.
I don't understand why there's like children in the army right now.
I mean, child soldiers. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that concept?
It's probably ROTC.
Brainwashing is what I call it.
Or maybe
this
summer camp.
This podcast just got real deep.
I like to call it summer camp.
That's what they want you to call it. Just normalizing the war machine complex. I don't know any of these. I need to look up all the conspiracy jargon so I could fake it.
Chemtrails.
Oh, that's a good one. Chemtrails are one of my favorite ones because I'm like, what are you talking about? Do you know how physics work? I like the conspiracy theories I could always go, don't you know how physics works? Because it's like a pretty definitive, provable case.
I thought that said Luigi for a second. I got really excited.
The green Mario
Yeah,
is definitely in this movie.
Why would you get excited for that? What would make you excited? Because you saw the name Luigi.
Because he's Italian Tasty Hut.
I know. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
another Italian. I'm so excited. Like, I don't know.
Representation matters.
Are you even Italian?
He is now.
You are?
Yeah.
Do you know how much?
22%.
23 and me. That's what you were gonna say.
According to my ancestry DNA.
Oh, did you do a DNA thing?
Yeah.
What's your most? What are you dominant in?
Portuguese.
Yeah. Your toppings are most Portuguese.
You're mostly Portuguese? Like that's what percentage is that?
2.
Wait, sorry, what?
What is your most dominant like ancestry?
How many toppings do you have?
Portuguese.
Yeah.
How much is that? How much percentage?
What did they say? I think it's
32.
Let me check. I haven't signed into this forever.
I mean, I just
What's
want to
your
rush that
password?
estimate because if you're saying 22% is Italian, then it should be like what, like 40, 50, 60?
It's got. I'm pretty sure it's like in the 40% range.
If you're 23% Italian, then you must be in a range of either 40, 50, or 60%. All other numbers
I know
besides
that.
23.
Yeah.
No, that's right. That's right. I always.
Oh, that's
thought
right. I
was-
found out that I wasn't Italian at all.
No. Most of it actually comes from England.
Oh.
Right. Yes.
52%.
52%
It's
what?
English?
England, Wales, and Western
See,
Europe.
okay, yeah, that makes more sense. When you said Portuguese, I was like, what?
Well, my grandma's 100% Portuguese.
Oh, wow. Then, okay, so that would make you, what,
It
like,
says 10%.
that doesn't,
I know.
then your grandma's not 100% Portuguese. Because if she's 100%,
But she is.
you would have to be 20, you'd have to be like around 25% statistically.
I know. That's what I thought, too. But
I mean, again, here's the thing. It's possible to have less, you know, because, okay, so you have 4 grandparents you're going to inherit genes from. And it could be where you get more from one than the other, you know. So
that's true.
I actually have more from my mom than my dad, but it's unlikely that I'm going to get 80% from my mom and 20% from my dad, you know, like, right? Like statistically, it's going to average out around 50-50. And then that's going to be 50-50 of your parents are going to come from their parents. So it's super unlikely, I feel like, for you to go down from around 25% down to 10%. The only thing is, maybe she was born there and maybe all her parents were born in Portuguese too, but her ancestry isn't actually a lot of Portuguese. You know, that's where it would come from. Maybe she's 60% Portuguese and then you do 0.25 multiplied by 0.6 and that gives you your average, you know, what you might be, your estimate, you know, something like that is probably more likely.
that makes sense.
Chemtrails.
It's kind of like Aranya finding out that she's Chinese more than she is Cambodian. It's the same kind of thing. Parents are Cambodian, from Cambodia, whatever. But turns out actually, yeah, they're born there, but that's actually not their genetic makeup.
I am curious for me. But
Yeah, maybe you're Chinese too.
wow, what makes you say that, huh?
I don't know. It's a big country. Most of the people are from there.
It's true. Statistically speaking.
Yeah. I think it's like if you go far back in time, there's that thing where it's like all humans come from like Africa region.
How do you know I haven't?
What?
How do you know I haven't gone far back in time already?
And honestly, if you could time travel, you probably would go back in time instead of the future. You messed up big time. A real dumb move there.
Oh no! Why?
Because you could read the future and then come back and say it, but instead you went into the past, and that gives you that's no function there. There's no good. I can't talk today. I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, just stop talking on this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great idea.
Why does he have such a big truck? Why does Sylvester Stallone have like the biggest truck I've ever seen? And it's like,
you have to
it's putting
climb
out
a ladder to get in.
and it's putting out so much smog and like.
Is
This
he
movie caused
compensating?
global warming.
Yeah, I bet you that truck got like 2 miles to the gallon. Who is
So
this
is he-
kid?
Wow, Sylvester Stallone looks so different.
He actually
It's
looks
before
normal.
Botox.
I don't remember him looking so normal.
Before Botox?
Did Botox mess him up?
I mean, it makes you kind of look fake.
That's what I never understood is when people like get these like beauty treatments, but it always seems to make them look weirder. Like it seems kind of defeat the point.
It makes them just more like, you know, when you have good bread and you put your finger in bread and it bounces back.
I guess so.
Yeah, it makes them more like bread.
Okay.
What are you eating, Jared?
I have some popcorn that I stole from my mom.
You
I got,
stole popcorn?
Zebra popcorn. It's in one of those like cone things. Popcornopolis. Popcornopolis.
Is it the cheese?
It's not the
cheese.
What?
Have you seen those? Like it's like a cone. It's a plastic cone. And then
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think it's the same people who make those. Like it's not the tin with the 3 in it. Although I think it might be the same makers of that. This is like the single. You get a sleeve of it, and it's in a stupid cone shape, and then it's just one flavor. Okay, I just looked down to read that popcorn, and this kid was in the street. What's happening?
It basically he just ran away. I don't know. I didn't listen. I wasn't paying attention. Why?
Is this like a Big Brother of America sort of thing?
Yeah, I don't. Who is this kid? Is he kidnapping him, or like what's going on here?
It sure seems that way.
Why is his? What happened to his sleeve?
He ripped it off
On his fancy jacket. Where's his military jacket? He's going to get kicked out of the military now.
I'm tired of being a fancy boy.
Honestly, I thought it kind of looked kind of cool. Should he rip off the other sleeve?
Maybe one sleeve is cool enough. He doesn't want to be too cool, you know?
I'm going to do that one day. If we ever get famous for Twitch and we have to go to a fancy thing and I have to have a suit, I'm going to rip off the sleeves off of a suit and see how that looks.
Cool.
Nah,
Thanks for
we're an
telling me in
Oppo suit.
advance so I could quit this thing.
No, so you can match. You can also rip
The other
those-
sleeve.
No, we could both rip our sleeves off our suits.
Can we just share that one sweater? A giant sweater and just put one of our
Oh my
arms
gosh.
in each
Yeah, if
armhole?
we ever go win some kind of award, can we just go up on stage in a single sweater?
Yeah, we are one entity.
Hello, we are
Wait,
up. That
is
was to
there,
speak
like-
in unison.
Is there like padding inside of that he ripped?
I don't know. That's what it looked like. It looks really thick. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like
Is that like the lining?
I don't know. It's a lot of padding. I don't know. I never owned a military jacket. Who knows?
Chris, yeah, there is.
Oh shoot. I've chat cut off on my screen.
It works for me.
Yeah, there's sound on the movie. It's low. I turned it low, but it's there.
So, is this Truck Simulator?
gosh.
Like the movie?
Yeah, where's Truck Simulator where you have to like the mission where you have to pick up the kid?
Here, I think this is the start to his arm wrestling world championship
But
quest.
why?
I guess why not, you know?
It's definitely an 80s movie when a kid can sit at a bar.
Is that like a new law?
Gotta.
Started in the 90s, I think.
Oh dang! I always just thought that was always a thing.
Yeah, like which kid ruined it for the rest of us?
yeah.
This kid.
I want to sit at the bar.
I also want to sit at the bar.
Where it smells super bad.
Oh man, is this kid Jared?
I don't under. Why is he telling him this?
It's
Oh, he's so embarrassed that his kid is eating healthy.
They had a McDonald's back then?
I think so. McDonald's was started like in the 50s.
I thought McDonald's was a modern creation.
Well, it was created by the corporations to subdue those people around us into eating processed and easy to consume food and slow you down while you're not having to worry about where to get your food from other places and better sources, to starve out those little smaller farmers and keep them in check from trying to rise up and control the monopolization of the governments and the markets, free hand markets. There we go. Stuff.
Crunch.
What is he doing? What is happening in this movie?
They're about to do an arm wrestling contest.
But why? What made them do that?
I feel like we're like aliens that discovered this as like a relic, and we're trying to figure out how.
I literally am like staring at it, and I'm like, and then stuff is happening, and I don't understand why this stuff is happening.
It's very
like, okay, I see the kid. They're gonna order food. Guys come over. They're mad for some reason, and then all of a sudden now they're arm wrestling, and it's like, what happened?
You can't bring your kid in here. I'm gonna arm wrestle you.
Too bad.
Too bad. I want to be your dad. I've always wanted a son.
He's my dad. Too bad.
Too bad. I want to be his son. I want to be Rocky Jr.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that guy was like, too bad, I want to be your dad, or too bad, I want to be that guy's son. That was very awkward.
Is this movie just going to be Rocky, but with arm wrestling? Like, is he going to get beat and have to do like a training montage? Like, is it going to be the same thing?
He's going to go up the stairs, but on his hands.
Yeah.
Like the fingers like going up the stairs in slow motion.
He's like pumping his legs instead of his arms when he reaches the top.
Yes.
Oh, it's called. The guy just said over the top. The guy just said over. He said the name of the movie.
Wow, he said the name of the movie.
We should have something happens if they say the name of the movie. In the movie, we should be like, I don't know, a game. We need to invent the game.
They got so sweaty from that. Everybody
why? Why?
Is this real?
It's like someone like took like a bucket of water and just poured it all over people. Look how sweaty that dude is. He's just standing there.
I wouldn't want to be in this restaurant if it was that hot. Like, I'd be like, bye. Yeah. Well, they serve food there. I guess apparently they have chicken and mashed potatoes. I feel like that's not really super bar food.
It's kind of like yeah, this is like the 80s, you know? So it's like they're trying to just get anyone to come. But
yeah, they don't have Foursquare in 5
Yeah.
star.
What does that mean? Is that an old saying?
What?
Why he's yellow? What? He said, too bad he's yellow, kid.
oh, that means
He's
like
coward.
you're new.
No, he's cowardice. Yellow belly means you're a coward.
Oh.
You know,
Green means you're new.
Sure, yeah. Is there a whole table of like what color your belly is?
Yeah.
Belly colors and what they mean. Yellow belly means you're a coward. If you have a green belly, you're a newbie. Blue belly means you ate too many blueberries.
I know you must do it. It's important. I know you want me to do it.
Man, I love Sudoku.
I want you to try. It's
I
important.
bought. What?
She's sick.
Is that really his dad?
Michael, there's so
Yeah.
much to life than what you see.
Oh. I thought this was going to be one of those like found family movies. I'm very sad now.
Yeah, I thought it was just some random guys like, hey kid, you're in the army, you want to come in my truck? Okay. I love trucks.
I love you too.
He loves them too.
Wait, that's his mom?
Where's that
Hold on.
kid from?
It's a tattoo.
Oh, you want me to? I could do X-ray. Is that him? I think it's him.
Huh.
Wait a minute. His name is Lincoln Hawk? Oh my gosh.
That's a pretty that's like a PlayStation 2 action
I know.
hero name.
Wait. How come the mom is Christina Hawk, but the kid is Michael Cutler? What?
Maybe that's a spoiler. Maybe the kid's not hers or his.
Yeah, maybe he's adopted / kidnapped.
Yeah.
I didn't kidnap him. I forced adopted him.
Man, this kid is a punk.
Why does he keep turning it off and he just keeps turning it on? Like, why didn't he say stop it? Sorry, I keep mousing over the movie.
This show of power, you know? Is this guy, the kid's he's like too much of like a goody kid, and so Sylvester Stallone is just gonna teach him how to have fun like a regular normal kid.
Well, I feel like it's that typical, like, the kid seems like smart, and he's like super in line because he's in the military camp, and he's like smarter than his dad though. But his dad is super blue collar, and the kid is like better than him.
God of War.
Yeah, it's got okay. Now I love this movie.
God,
this movie's so good now.
Where's the axe?
Is this truck?
The truck is
His arm is the axe.
Yeah, he doesn't need an axe. Okay, let's see. Let's try to make all the similarities between this and God of War. Now?
Is this guy? Who's that?
The mom is dying.
Okay.
So it's prequel to God of War.
It's like in between God of War 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the timeline. You play 1, you play 2, you play 3. You watch over the top, and then you could play 4.
You know, this has never been done before. A God of War / truck simulator live action movie.
I want to make a game where it's alternate history for God of War 4, but it's like takes place in our world, and he's a truck driver.
That's so specific.
Yeah, I mean, not really. It's all the same, but it's in our world, and he's a truck driver instead of the God of War. He's like, "Hi, my name's Kevin."
Kevin, what's your last name? Of War.
Kevin of War.
So she's in a hospital or an insane asylum?
There's sure a lot of people around.
You gotta keep them in check, you know?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I tell you what my coworker said to me?
Sure.
She said, or we had a meeting, and I like said stuff and wrote stuff, and she thought it was really, really funny. And she said, "Wow, I could really picture you doing like commentary like over games or something like that." And I laughed and I went, "Haha, yeah," like that. And then
Go ahead.
And then she was just like, "Oh, like, would you ever consider doing that?" And I was like, yeah, I think so." And then I just left it at that.
Like, I thought everyone knew at your work. Like, did other people?
Only a
the
few
other people in
and
the
she's
room?
a little bit older.
Oh, okay. Did someone in the room know though? Where it's like anyone else in on the joke?
Yeah, my other coworker, she knows, and she was gonna say something, but we like made eye contact, and she like just turned around.
That's so funny.
I was like, yeah.
Like, where do you go from there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just smiled and nodded and just said, yeah, a bunch of times.
Can you tell us the context of like why they said that?
Well, we were having a meeting. No, we were just having a meeting, and then I was typing up notes for the meeting, but I threw it on the screen so everyone can just kind of like see.
Okay. Rather
than like everyone take their own notes, I just took it for everyone. But my notes are all like beep bop. Like someone said, just like the whole thing. So I wrote the topic and I put the whole shebang, mild, non-spicy. Like that's how I take notes.
That's so funny. You should do commentary for video games.
Yeah, and then like so when I sent her over the notes, she was like reviewing it, and there was just like a lot of like nonsense, and so she was like laughing at her desk, and then she said it. She's like, "Oh, I can see you," blah 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 blah, and then that's when I was like,
that
"Yeah."
Kid will never be able to use his arm ever again.
You think but this is before Rocky.
Oh my God! It is a montage. It's a montage.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he loves his montages. Did he direct this movie as well?
Movie so much.
Wait, is he training the kid in arm wrestling?
What is this song?
This is so dumb.
This is awkward. I don't like it.
Why is a love song playing right now?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's making me feel real bad.
But it's just like all these arm workouts. It's so like, yeah, your arms will be all ripped, but your legs are gonna be all tiny. It's so like specific. Wait, did he rip out the
He listened
shoulders?
to you. He ripped the other.
He ripped it. He ripped off.
You can't arm wrestle with your legs.
I know, but it's just like it's just like to work out a single body part like that is like insane to me. What is he driving, bro?
A truck.
But like, what is he
You think
delivering?
Stoney likes this movie?
Oh,
Jared?
and he's probably like,
Wrecked.
I do arm workouts. I like how it's this montage of them talking. You can't even hear what they're saying.
It's a mystery. You have to come up with it. It's one of those like choose your own adventures things.
You think he's giving him tips on arm wrestling and how to do it better?
So my question, follow up with that is
Oh
like,
my gosh! No, what is this contraption?
Jared, I have a question.
Hold on, I gotta describe this thing to the podcast listeners. He has like a arm pull down thing in the cab of his truck so he can work out his arm in the truck. I never seen anything like that. It's so dumb. That bar's gonna hit him in the face. Okay, continue, 50.
During that montage where everyone was like talking to each other and they were giving tips about arm wrestling,
Yeah.
is the kid giving Rocky the
Yeah.
tips or is Rocky giving the kid tips?
The kid's like, I learned all the physics, and I know you have to use a fulcrum in order to get the leverage you require because he went to army camp, so he knows
Oh, I
everything. And the dad's like, I go hard, I go strong, and then I pull the arm down. He's like, no, Dad, you can't just rely on pure strength. You have to understand the physics behind it. He's like, okay. So
Is that
yeah,
Rocky's voice?
yeah, I think the kid was probably giving him some notes.
I see.
It's that thing where like he's like the dad's like I'll teach you how to work out big strong arms, and the
But
kid's
you
like,
teach me how to read.
yeah, you teach me how to read.
Aggravated, aren't you?
Boy, I passed aggravation by a mile back.
Are you gonna get violent?
Is Rocky American?
You know, Mike, since you
I want to say no.
Yes, he is.
I have to
What?
I think.
normal to drive a truck like this. I'll tell you what.
He just has a very distinct voice, I guess, maybe.
Move this.
Born in New York, New York.
Oh, it's a very New York accent? Maybe?
Maybe, but we'll never know. That's just the mystery of Rocky.
I see. The Mystery of Rocky is my
That kid can't
favorite
drive
Lord of the
that.
Rings book.
The kid can't drive that truck,
He can try.
dude. It'd be so hard. There's so many gears. I don't even. I
You
won't
think
even-
you're a pro now just because you played Truck Simulator
No,
once?
my thing is I don't think I could even do it myself. Like I wouldn't even want to try to drive a truck. It seems really hard.
It's just a long car. It's a long boy car.
It's not. It has like 16 gears. They don't seem fun.
Nah, you only need the one.
You're going like 5 miles an hour, like just down the road. Oh my gosh.
Because can his feet even hit?
My thing is, can the kid even drive a clutch, like a manual transmission car at all? Also, yeah, my grandfather drove. I have like truck drivers in my family. He said that the clutch is really hard to push down, and like it's pretty annoying in a normal car. Not hard, but annoying. But there's no way this kid. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
This dude's tranny is done.
He would have killed the car. He would have stalled out. Like,
Oh my god, this truck is gonna explode.
yeah. This is his job. This is his livelihood. The truck breaks down. He's out of a job. He's done.
No, maybe that's what happens though. The truck, he breaks the truck and he has to.
Oh, he has
use
to arm wrestle his way across America.
And then raise money to get a new truck, right? Sell his son, get a new truck, arm wrestle his way across America. I'm very nervous.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. I hate this.
No.
Gotta go now, friend. Go on, hold it steady.
Yeah, how is he reaching
So
the
is this an
pedals?
automatic truck?
No, he said something about the clutch. It doesn't.
I know, but
it just doesn't show him shifting ever. Yeah, he never took his hands off the wheel.
As you shouldn't.
You have to take one hand off to move to
No.
shift the gears. How do you think it works, Tiffany?
No, you just press the button and it goes.
I hated that. That was a
Why
lot.
did it cut? Why'd the audio cut? That was so weird.
I don't like how nothing happened though. I was ready for this to go
What was the
south real
consequence
fast.
of that? Like now he could drive a truck somehow.
Now all these kids in the 80s are getting their hopes up.
Everyone
thinking that
thinks,
they can
yeah,
do
it's
this.
so easy. That kid in the movie did it. I could certainly do it. Lying to everyone.
I was real hungry.
I'll drive in the truck and do that to you.
Now they get hats. Now he's graduated from ROTC boy
Mario
to trucker.
Bros.
What? Mario Bros.
In the background.
Super or normal?
Didn't say super.
Oh.
But didn't say normal.
Normal Mario Bros. Come play my game.
See?
Yeah.
Any of you boys ever arm wrestle?
Luigi, are you so excited?
Well, I got a kid here that
Shut up.
Green Mario.
Blue Mario.
Oh, weird.
kid. As a matter of fact, I'm so sure I'm willing to put money on it.
Kid, if I couldn't beat you, I'd kill myself.
Oh, wow, he's really putting it on the
Wow,
line. All right,
wow,
well,
he's just
he's like signed this piece of paper saying that if you can't beat him, you'll kill yourself. It's binding contract
wow,
now.
that's very oof. All right, here goes.
He's like, I'll bet you $10 and you're betting your life. All right, sounds, I guess, if that's what you want to put up. It seems a bit, you kind of went from 0 to 100 there. Could have said
That's
the
fine.
$5.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
All right, let's start. Ready, whip. Skin feels like a girl.
Oh, he's all scared.
So I'm confused. Who's the actual arm wrestler? Is it Rocky or is it this kid?
The
Who
dad
this?
is training the kid for some reason that I don't understand. It's like, was that
He
like
said
his-
over the top again.
Yeah, I guess that's a terminology in the arm wrestling thing. Was arm wrestling big in the 80s? Was everyone like, oh, it's all arm wrestle. I love arm wrestling. Yeah, arm wrestle.
I wish I knew. So now Rocky's gonna arm wrestle this kid, right?
Yeah, and just like snap his wrist in half. Oh, oops. I guess that's too bad for you.
All you wanted to do was embarrass me. Well, you did it, okay?
Oh, now this kid is crying.
You're a loser. Now you're trying to make me one, and I...
Grandfather.
Mike, I don't care what you do.
I like how this kid was like training to arm wrestle, loses once, and it's like, you're ruining it. Like, did he expect to win 100%? I'll never lose. He's like, it's like he doesn't understand how anything works.
Always had everything done.
Well,
Now it's
was his?
for yourself, Mike, and you can do it. Because I'm telling you, the
I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. Ow! I sneezed.
Bless you.
Ow, I sneezed.
Go out there and try. I know you win. But even if you don't, so what? So you lose. As
Yeah.
long as you lose, like a winner.
Is this just
I agree with Rocky
but
once for once.
For kids? Like, what is this? You know?
Rocky for kids.
Yes.
Yeah, it does feel that way. I need something the kids could really latch on to. I know, arm wrestling.
I'm walking here.
10 years later, I need something the kids could really latch on to. I know, pog slamming. Pogs, everyone loves those.
You know what
What does
this
that
is?
say?
This is an anime.
Yeah,
Said he was strong.
Well, my boy was just feeling generous.
it's Naruto.
Oh man, Rocky,
This is-
please arm wrestle this kid.
Now he's gonna do it again. He's gonna be, yeah, and his hair is gonna turn purple and he's gonna catch on fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her hat is backwards now.
Think you can take me? I don't think so. What a joke. To the table this time. Smash him.
Why would it be different? Why would the outcome be different?
He's more determined.
It's not really how
and
your
the
muscles work.
music's like-
You don't really like get extra strength because you're determined.
But your willpower is strong. This is what the animes taught me. Yeah. Okay, Jared. Next time that
he has
you're
to kill
doing,
himself.
next time I'm cheering you on, I'm just gonna be like, "You got him! You got him! You got him! You got him! You got him!"
Over the top. Over the top.
Yeah, get mad. This is the opposite of God of War. He's teaching him how to use his anger
Yeah.
in a very aggressive way.
Well, Rocky's never had to face like the consequences of his unbridled anger. He's like, I don't know, it's always been great for me. I just murdered anyone I didn't like. Nothing bad has ever happened to me. You should do it too. It works great.
Do that. Good genetics.
Genetics? They are related.
He's like, I wouldn't know, you're adopted. Oh, damn it. Oh, now they're making fun of him.
I'm a really good driver.
Great driver.
And I
That's illegal.
wrestling match with some guy who was bigger, maybe 5'6".
No, now this guy's gonna get super arrogant.
Yeah, because now he's like 5'6". I don't know, that kid looked pretty small. It was like another 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's 5'6" is very tall to me.
It's not, because I'm 5'6" or ish, and it's not. But for like a 10-year-old kid, that's like, I feel like he wasn't that big. I feel like that kid is exaggerating.
As someone who's not 5 feet, that is very tall to me. That's half a foot.
Yeah, in comparison to you, but you're not. You're below average. Tiffany, just be determined. You be taller. Just be determined.
Yeah, okay.
It works like that.
I think I can.
Happens. I want you to stay with him.
I think it's possible.
I know how difficult it is for you, but it's really important. You need Johnny.
Yes, I did a Sudoku.
What, you what?
I did a Sudoku. I bought the Sudoku game on Steam, and it's a really nice one. But the dumb thing is, like, I can only play it on my computer, which is why I hate playing games that are like. I wish it was on Android. It's a good. I don't know why I care about Sudoku again all of a sudden.
Great kid. I'll see you soon, okay?
This is a game. Let me finish this script. Oh no! What's happening?
Wait,
Why are they
they
kidnapping him? But for-
he knows the power of the arm wrestle. We must extract it from his
Wait,
brain.
yeah, it seems so arbitrary. Unless they're like wrong place, wrong time. But are they kidnapping him because? I'm so confused.
They're kidnapping him because he knows the power of arm wrestle.
What happened to the trailer on that truck? How lucky that it wasn't attached.
Well, now the dad is going to use his trailer skills. Or truck driving skills.
I just feel like his truck looks like something from Mad Max. Like, why does it look like that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the 80s.
I've never seen a truck like that.
The 80s were a different time.
Very true.
I feel like it's just his truck, though.
He pimped his ride.
Who was that? What happened?
Wait, are you okay?
No, I'm all right.
No, you'll live.
Well, thanks.
Wait, so where'd the guys go?
They ran off.
They
Those guys in there.
they failed their mission? Like, what?
They ran away crying like babies. And I'll just take their truck. I'd like attach it to my big rig and I'd be like, bye, free truck for me now.
Yeah, that was so weird.
I don't understand that. Who are those guys? So far, what's happened in this movie is he picked this kid up from a military school. They drive to a diner. They're going to order food. He gets into an arm wrestling match for some reason. Then he teaches his kid how to do arm wrestling. Arm wrestles a kid, and then someone just kidnaps his kid. I don't understand like what the motivation for that was, unless it just happened to be a random kidnapping. But then that's a bad movie. So what's the court like? Who's like got out to get him? Like what is going on?
Anyway, there's always a way to bend the law. Isn't it your job? Why don't you find the loophole?
Okay, now who are these guys? What's their deal? Oh, okay. So they want the is that okay? They want the kid because the mom's gonna die, and he wants he's his grandfather. I don't know.
That's what is happening.
That's my speculation. The mom's father wants custody of the kid, not his dad. And now he's trying to get him from his dad. And that's the grandfather hates him. Rocky Balboa. That's my theory. That's my film theory. Welcome to Film Theory, my YouTube channel. I'm almost as good as Game Theory.
Can you do a new IP called Rocky Theory?
It's a whole website dedicated to this one movie. Come check out my podcast. Once every week, we're gonna go dive deeper into Rocky Theory, a theory on a movie that's not about Rocky, but it has Rocky Balboa. And by Rocky Balboa, I mean Sylvester Stallone. It's this is one movie over Lincoln Hawk. We're gonna have 128 episodes of this. Be sure to check it out every week for the next couple of years. We're gonna figure this movie out if it kills us. How come no one likes my podcast?
One person, and it's actually Sylvester Stallone.
He's like,
yes.
He's like, and then after like 100 episodes, he's like, "My God, you've done it! It took when was this movie come out? It took 35 years, but someone finally figured it out. All the clues are right there." Everyone thought it was a dumb arm wrestling movie, but that was just a facade.
It was a prequel the
What?
whole time.
You got cut out.
It was a prequel to Rocky the whole time.
Oh no! I think it was like secrets to like alien juice.
Secrets to Alien Juice. Excellent.
I did have something.
What is she admitted for?
Oh, weird.
Surgery. She'd probably be in a private.
Oh, okay, cool.
Heart surgery.
She's gonna have heart surgery?
The mom.
Oh.
Possibly you'd rather talk to one of the doctors on the case.
I don't have iTunes, do I?
Excuse me.
So
Yeah.
why not just tell the kid to come home?
This is an intense stare battle. Like,
Mr. Hawk, I'm sorry. Your wife died this afternoon in the operating room.
Oh, his wife died
Oh, just right now?
on the operating table.
I mean, like we just figured out her role in this movie.
No, she's dead. She's dead for good.
Well, maybe if he let those guys kidnap his son, then he could have seen him, or he could have seen her. So now he's gonna get picked up by an alien spaceship, right? And then they're gonna teach him how to become like this rogue.
You would have never come to pick me up. I would have seen her. I wouldn't be running around in that truck while she was dying.
Nobody knew, Mike.
You've never been around when anybody needed you.
Oh dang, this is like. Oh, wait, a kid can call a taxi? What's happening? Can he do that?
take me to my estate in Bel Air. What?
Did he say that?
That's what he said.
Is he rich?
Is this kid rich?
I know the old grandpa guy looked like a rich man.
But the dad is a. Is he rich because the dad is a truck driver?
Or is he rich because his dad is a arm wrestling genius?
Oh, I think you solved it. I think you figured it out.
That in his mercy she may attain everlasting life.
What a crybaby. He's like, I didn't teach you to cry. I taught you to arm wrestle like a man. Stop being such a little baby.
And then he flexes and his arms start crying.
Just go do more arm workouts. That's what I do when I'm sad.
He restoreth my soul. He leadeth leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Surely goodness
This movie got more confusing?
Oh no, this movie is. I don't know. At least the pacing's fast. It's not super slow, but I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. They only arm wrestled like once.
I mean, yes, if you're going to go by arm wrestling count, it's slow. But it's like he drove a truck, he got kidnapped, his mom died. Like there's a lot of stuff going on.
You could almost say this movie's a little bit over the top.
Oh my god! It's going over the top with its nonsense. Ciao. Oh, cool.
Nice. It couldn't handle. It lost the battle.
Much.
We can't even do it.
Battle.
We're experiencing a problem. Amazon Prime, why?
It's not buffer buddies if it doesn't buffer.
It's true. We've actually had too many episodes where things just went smoothly. Can't have that.
Now it's just going to be one giant episode of it just buff.
Yeah, because I don't remember how I fixed this last time.
At least we're not trying to watch during like a big UFC fight.
Yeah, that was the worst. All right, we resumed at 42 minutes and 30 seconds now. If you're trying to watch at home.
420.
Oh, the kid's running out. Wait, do we go back?
Yep.
Oh, this is too far. Can we skip ahead 10 seconds? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, because he was at the funeral already.
Yeah.
So I lied. Come on, get in the taxi, damn it. Is this good? Is this where we were?
Estate in Bel Air.
All right. 42 minutes and 20 seconds now.
He makes friends with Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of.
When my mom died, my life got turned upside down, and then I got in a cab and drove away, crying because my dad didn't drive me fast enough to the hospital. What am I doing?
Not bad, I guess.
Well, I got sidetracked because I was sad, so.
Oh, I see.
I got lost. I was like, what am I doing? I'm just crying.
I understand. But then your arms are crying too, right?
Yeah, we're all crying.
Oh, I see.
He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness.
So he's just walking away?
Surely goodness
Doing what he does best.
He dropped his flowers off. What more do you want?
will dwell in the house of the Lord.
He has to be there for his son, Atreus.
He's crying. He's all wet.
Too wet. Can't.
Can't love. Can't.
Must return item. Where are they? Where are they located? What place is
No
this?
clue.
Like, no. It's just so like, I don't know.
For a movie about arm wrestling, I was not expecting this.
Yeah, it's kind of very like things were crazy. The kid get kidnapped. Like it's just like, oh, also like that seemed like it wasn't a big deal. like BT Dubs. Remember that time where that kid almost got kidnapped and then like no one mentions it again?
Talk to Jason Cutler, please. You're not wanted here.
Is he in jail?
It's Tiffany.
Like I said, you're not
I look down and I look up.
Who would be in jail in this situation?
move it out.
I don't know. It's just such a
Who
weird.
did anything wrong? Like no
They
crimes.
all did
This
wrong
whole
things.
movie, not a single crime has been committed besides the kidnapping. That was kind of a brief misunderstanding.
It's just a misunderstanding. Who put this kid in our truck?
I never seen that kid before in my life. You can't prove anything.
He's gonna ram it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna Rambo
like
it.
Rambo.
I said it first.
Fight him, recipes. Fight him.
Arm wrestling. That's good. Virtual arm wrestling.
Go. I wrestle him.
Yep. There we go. Here we go. Now the movie starts.
Oh yeah. What we've all wanted. Been waiting.
This Fast and Furious? Wait, did he say I'm going to bed?
Wait, who said that?
I swear I heard I'm going to bed.
From who to who? Like him? Like crashed
One
the
of the
gate?
guards.
Oh. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm going to bed.
That's what it sounded like.
Think you can come in here, destroy my home, and take Michael with you? Michael Cutler is my boy.
Oh no, it's like a custody battle.
And that's a fact that you can't change.
Why is his name Cutler?
Damn you. Damn you.
I don't
Let
know.
me arm wrestle you. Arm wrestle me. Don't tackle me. Arm wrestle me. Everyone, I'll arm wrestle all of you. Everyone, you're cheating. You can't use both arms in an arm wrestle. There's two of you. That's not how arm wrestling works. Get off of me.
I mean, they're wrestling with their arms. What more do you want?
I'm not official arm wrestling. You're violating the rules. Mike, arm wrestle him.
Oh, see, now he's going to real jail,
Now he's going
not
to- yeah.
fence jail.
What did he accomplish by doing this? Nothing.
He felt real good about it, maybe.
But it hurt the resale value of his truck some more. Twice
Maybe
in one
that's
day.
the goal. Maybe the goal is to get someone to buy him a new truck.
Not going to do that in jail. That's for sure.
What if he finds like a wealthy person, truck owner in the jail? You don't know.
Oh, you need a truck? I got plenty of trucks. You can have a truck when you get out, for sure. I'm not using them. I'm in jail.
Let's go. Wait here.
But now, what if, because his name is Hawks, what if it just becomes Dragon Age 2? All of a sudden.
I was going to say Tony Hawk.
I like that too. Is there a Dragon Age 2 mod where you could mod in Tony Hawk instead of Hawk?
I'm sure.
If I was Tony Hawk, I would pay a modder and I would do all the voice lines and everything. I'd be like, mod me into the game. And I'd have someone like model me and then mod me in, and then I'll be like, hey, I'm Hawk. Ooh, whoa, kickflip, you guys. Or I'd replace every time he said the word mage with like skateboarding or skateboarders. And he's like, gotta stop killing all these skateboarders. There's nothing wrong with being a skateboarder. How? Actually, you know what the thing? I wouldn't redo the voice lines. I would just record like a skateboarder, and then to be like, and instead of magic, I'd say kickflip.
My favorite thing is that you're making yourself laugh.
It's so funny in my head. And then every time he's like, oh no, they're going to kill all the skateboarders. Quick, make sure you don't use any kick flips.
That's a game I would play.
And instead of blood magic, it'd be like street skateboarding. And he was like
rad.
It'd be like, you didn't tell me that you were a street skater. I can't believe that you're a street skater. I knew that you were into kick flips, but all the skateboarders were telling me otherwise, that you wouldn't be into street skating. No one knows what I'm talking about. No one who listens to this podcast knows what I'm saying. What is the intersection of people who love bad movie podcasts and Dragon Age 2?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
No, it was hilarious. Oh, did the government shut down? Or Ryan, you just said happy government shutdown day. Did that happen? When does that happen? Is that a thing that happens in the middle of the...
It happened 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Oh, cool. That's fun. How come that happens like every time?
Is it because of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Inquisition?
Yeah.
Is that why it got shut down?
Yeah, they're like, I wanted Tony Hawk's and Dragon Age 2, and I'm not going to work until they put Tony Hawk's into Dragon Age 2.
I'm just a father who messed up pretty bad. I know that.
No one wants to pay for a wall. No one wants a wall. I mean, people want a wall, I guess, but...
I try to fix everything up the best I can.
But then it was fun because there's like that GoFundMe for the wall or whatever, some stupid thing. I would love if the government got on to like GoFundMe. But then someone's like, this is how we should do all our taxes. I'm like, actually, yeah, like you should be able to opt into like what you want funded. And then it's like, if it doesn't get funded, then it doesn't happen, you know, or whatever. I don't know. That'd be
fair
cool.
point. I think that's fair. Make it happen. The world is your oyster. You have control of the remote. Why don't you do
we're
it?
almost getting there. It would require a pretty complicated system. It'd have to be something like, okay, you want universal health care. You have to go on the website. You check the box for it. You donate like a specific amount or whatever. And then if we get enough to hit that, then those people who opted in to donate for it are the only ones that are able to use it. So it's universal healthcare as long as you're like, yeah, check the box to pay taxes or whatever. I guess it doesn't make any sense then. I don't know. It's too complicated. It's just an idea. I was like thinking though, it would be pretty funny though, if it was like piecemeal.
So see, that looks like a fence.
Yeah,
what
I don't
he's
like
behind
this.
looks like a fence.
Yeah, why is the jail a fence and then the fence is the jail? Don't worry, Mike. I'm going to arm wrestle my way out of here. Hey, guard, I'll arm wrestle you for freedom. No? Oh, no, my plan. I didn't expect anyone to say no.
That's all I know is how to arm wrestle. My being is just wrestling. So
Should I drop the papers?
So the kid is rich. And
well, his
he was
grandfather's
kidnapped.
rich or something like that, and so via that, he's rich.
But was he kidnapped because he was rich, or he was just kidnapped? Did the grandpa send those guys after
I think
him?
the grandpa sent those guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which, isn't that illegal somehow? That's got to be some kind of illegal, right? Like, no? I feel like you can't just send random people to take your kid from another. Look at him working out in his truck. Like, he looks like such an idiot.
But why is it only the one hand? How is he gonna...
He only needs that. That's his wrestling arm. His wrestling arm. Good luck. Welcome to Nevada. Good luck. You're gonna die over here.
He's gonna gamble his life away. Is that the kid? I don't know what's happening in this freaking movie. Why is the music choices real bad?
Because it's the 80s, and the music was bad in the 80s.
No, there's like good 80 music and montages, but this is like, it does not fit.
Yeah, it
you know what I
doesn't
mean?
make any sense.
It's like, I don't get it.
Your truck sucks. Why are you... That's pretty good, I feel like, for the 80s.
The truck?
$7,000? It's not a good deal, but it doesn't seem that bad. But it's like definitely like... He wants to take what off the truck? The Hawk? Oh, you could just take that off like that easily?
Who thought this movie was a good idea?
Sylvester Stallone. He probably directed it or something like that.
Oh.
Probably.
He probably took his like Rocky money. He's like, I'm going to make another one.
No, Menahem Golan directed it.
Was this before? This was after Rocky, I'm sure, right? Rocky was his first movie, I thought.
Or was Rocky his successful movie? Is he gonna arm wrestle now?
I thought, like, because like Sylvester Stallone has like really interesting like coming up to story. Like I thought what I heard, like he was like homeless and like broke, and he like wrote Rocky, and like it was kind of like a J.K. Rowling, like no one wanted it, and then somehow like someone did, and he directed it, and then it was like a big hit. That's why I thought I heard something like that. All I know is like I think if you look into his history, which I don't care enough about to look into, but I think it's one of those like it is really interesting. But
So he has been writing letters to his kid, but they've just been keeping it from him?
Oh, maybe, yeah. He's like, you didn't ever write to me. He's like, liar, I totally did. Why would they keep the letters?
I don't know.
Why would you open them, read them, and then hide them? Maybe I'll change my mind one day.
That's like the opposite of this one movie that I didn't even watch, but I saw the preview for, where this kid was getting letters from, I think it was a boy kid, from his dad. And then he was like at sea and like all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then you find out later that the mom made it up.
Oh, his dad didn't send him the letters?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? She like
so it's
rented
the reverse of this.
Yeah. She got a guy to pretend to be his dad too, or something like that.
The kid was a robot the whole time.
Oh no.
He never had a dad. Because the lady built him.
Oh man, it's like a weird Pinocchio situation.
Yeah. Oh, modern Pinocchio with a robot.
Yeah, why hasn't that been a thing?
Because I guess the nose extension thing wouldn't make sense. Unless
I mean, it doesn't have to be that. Like, you don't have to take that from the story.
Unless you're like, I created an AI, but I want to make sure I know it's not lying, and then you code in like a nose that shoots out like a gun.
Well, maybe it could be like a light or something.
Yeah. But it'd be like you intentionally. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. How come Pinocchio's nose grew when he lied in the first place?
Because the fairy said, "You're punk kid. Here you go.
I'll make you real, but also here's this like terrible curse."
Yeah, I actually have no idea.
Like, I'm trying to think that now. I'm like, I don't understand why that came to be. Like, usually when stuff like that happens, there's like some kind of like consequence for it. But like, it just seemed to be like, this is part of you. I don't know why. Anyways, have fun. Like, what a weird thing.
Oh my god, that's actually him.
Who is that?
The announcer.
He...
Isn't it?
Is who?
The announcer guy from, like, the famous announcer.
Is he... famous announcer guy for all sports? Like, what's happening?
Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was the Are You Ready to Rumble guy.
Oh. He was not ready to rumble. Oh, I don't know if arm wrestling was actually like a real thing. Like, that's what I want to know. Do you think arm wrestling was like a real thing? Like,
oh man, I have no idea. Like, I know people do it. Like,
yeah, like,
I know
like,
it exists. Like,
it's
I don't
not
think
a sport though, right?
It is definitely a sport. Yeah, for sure. Everything's a sport. The dumbest things are sports. Like, if someone told me like I drink milk competitively, I'd be like, great. Yeah, I like believe you. Like, I never doubt anyone for calling anything a sport, because everything's a sport. But like, my thing was it big in the 80s? Was it like, is it like, because right now, if you came across someone that said I do arm wrestling competitively, I'd be like, holy crap. how many of you are there? There's probably like 1,000 in the whole entire world. Now, in the 80s, was it bigger? That's my question. Is there more people doing it now then, or like that? Like, was it something that was a thing, or is it like, no, it's obscure then and it's an obscure now?
I guess my thing is just like, I've never heard of it before.
You never heard of arm wrestling?
No, like
as a competitive thing?
Yeah, like I never thought it could be
popular,
competitive.
Yeah, why not? Everything's competitive, dude. Okay, here's the thing. There's a yearly competition for shoving tobacco up your nose, and the person who could do the most of it.
What?
Yeah, I think I saw it on like Ripley's Believe It or Not or something like that.
And it's real?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. I'm Googling it. Different. That's a different competition for sizes of noses.
Oh. Like, do you train for that?
Snuff
like,
World Cup.
Oh my.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, so anyways, there's that. So, that's like, I feel like if there's a competition for that, which I don't understand, like, what you have to prove, like, literally anything.
Yeah, I guess that's where I'm like, oh, I don't see, but okay.
My thing is, like, if it can be, like, measured in, like, a metric and then compared to another person, then someone's probably doing it competitively. If there is a quantifiable like measurement for a thing, then you and someone else could replicate that, then it becomes competitive by nature. Like everyone's gonna be like, because otherwise, because my thing too is like, I did this thing. Oh, I'm the only one that's ever done before. I'm the best at it in the world, and so I want it to be competitive because I want you to do it, and then be like, I'm better than you at it. Now you've legitimized it, and I'm the best in the world. And then 3 other people do it, and all I got to do is just stay ahead of those few growing things. And if I could just stay ahead, and the game stays under like 100 people, I'll always be the best at the world at this competitive thing. But if it blows up, then I probably won't be the best.
So don't you want to not?
Well, that's the thing. You need to balance it. You want it to become legitimized. You need enough people to be legitimate so you can compete. But you can't control the growth entirely. But you can't just like keep it to yourself because then it's not competitive. You can't get recognized for it. I'm the best in the world. Yeah, you're the only one that does it. Oh. Well, you do it too then. See, I'm better than you at it. There we go.
I guess so. A what?
He's trying to win a Volvo white tractor truck. What don't you understand?
There's just a lot of string of words that this entire movie says, and I don't understand it. So how is this gonna get his son back?
He's
gonna win the money.
He'll now have a tractor truck. What don't you understand?
You're the best. I don't need people to do that to me. If I win, it's just because I wanted to be the best one time in my life.
There's just like there's so many elements. It's like kid, dad, arm wrestle, also truck.
This is a fire plug, and I'm gonna light him up.
Canadian champion.
I should be able to blow them away real easy. There's a lot more technique involved.
Are these real guys? Like, I would love it if these were like real.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, is this movie just to bring like awareness?
Yeah. Well, it's not their real name, so. There's no way that those guys are like way bigger than him. It's so dumb.
It doesn't matter if I become.
He can't even talk. It's like he's ad-libbing this scripted movie. Wait, why would anyone else here care about the truck besides him? Oh, it's the guy from the bar.
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
Wow, what the
Too
beans?
bad.
That's crazy. Didn't expect that.
What is that thing called? Something gun?
What?
The Schrodinger's gun.
Chekhov.
Chekhov gun. There you go. We get it. What a good movie.
Still eating popcorn?
Yep. I feel like that's cheating somehow. You can't just smoke in someone's face.
Well, and then he ate the cigarette.
Then he ate it. Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Look at that. That'd be like terrorist. That kid's on the thing. He's on the.
I know,
He's
that
on
would
Such a weird
fly
cut,
off.
though.
Yeah, this is a weird movie. I feel like he didn't train enough for this. Like he didn't. Overall, he didn't do much training or practice for arm wrestling.
Well, all those times he was driving.
But that's not like that's so strength that doesn't practice arm wrestling. I don't know. Like, how many times did he arm wrestle in this movie? Twice.
Yes.
That's like not a ton of practice.
One of my favorite TV shows is a football show, and you never watch them or you never see them play football.
Well, they're probably bad at it then.
Yeah, no, they are.
So he lost.
He lost?
Oh, he's done already. Done. Movie's over.
Impossible. It's the anime part.
Oh my God. Is the son about to come and do this?
Oh, yes.
The son is going to arm wrestle them?
Oh my God. Is this where this is going?
Wait, the son is going to arm wrestle them. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me? The son is going to arm wrestle the big boys?
That's what that's what it's.
No, I don't.
It seems like.
I don't.
It would be amazing if he comes in here and like.
He just has like just bulky arms, like.
The guy's arm is the size of the son.
Oh, it's a double elimination. Never mind.
What does that mean? Oh,
What
you
he
have
just
to,
said.
He just
It
explained
sucks.
it. I understand.
Wow,
now.
the stakes are so high now that he lost on his first round.
Ow!
Oh, did he hurt himself?
This is just Rocky with.
Yeah,
with his
it's a
arms.
lot of Rocky.
It's just Rocky with arms. Arm Rocky.
Arm Rocky. It's a better name.
Who's that guy?
His dad.
Lots of palm trees everywhere.
They're in California.
They're in Nevada.
That's what I said.
I made a joke about good luck. You didn't listen to me.
But there's palm trees. Palm trees means California.
No, I think it's a Nevada thing too, because it's like Oasis.
No.
Oasis.
Oh, what?
No.
Oasis.
Is that like a Ready Player One thing?
Oasis. Because the desert.
One more time?
Oasis.
I didn't quite catch that.
Oasis.
A what?
Oasis.
A what?
Oasis.
You sound like a very confused ghost.
I don't know what I was supposed to be saying. I missed that day of orientation. Oasis.
Please
What
make
if
that
you-
a sound effect to add to the stream.
What if you're haunting somebody in the desert and you're like, Oasis? Just kidding. And you're like messing with them.
you're like a desert ghost?
Yeah, well, you're in this case specifically a ghost who haunts people lost in the desert, and you're taunting them.
Sign papers. What more do you want?
But you're a ghost of like a cactus, right?
I mean, you're just in the desert. I don't know,
But
floating
because
around.
people don't live in the desert, so there's no people ghost. It has to be a cactus ghost.
Chris Humphrey says away something. Away.
Away. Did you call him Chris Humphrey?
Chris Alberti. Who's Chris Humphrey?
That's what I heard. I heard Chris Humphrey.
Tiffany, how come our gifts don't show up on like Discord or Twitter? That makes me sad.
I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out also.
Well, I don't think what I'm guessing is those services don't search every GIF ever. Okay, what happened? I just looked down and he just tackled someone through a window.
You know what I want to happen in this movie?
Very lightly, and he flew through a window.
That's how strong he is.
Yeah, all that exercising.
He's like, I don't even know my own strength. I hope I don't kill somebody. Carl's Jr.
You know what I want to happen?
Wait, what?
Let me pitch you this idea.
That would kill you, but okay.
I feel like that was like beer, but they serve it out of the gas oil.
Yeah.
Let me pitch you this idea for the rest of this movie. Are you ready? Are you ready?
You're your own woman. You can say whatever you want.
While he's being arm wrestled, two guys kidnap Rocky and take him in a truck, and it's up to his son to go save him.
Yeah, where's the checkoff gun for the kid driving the truck? Huh?
Yeah. And he drives him through.
The kid knows how to drive, but here he is in the back of a taxi.
He drives the truck through the bad guys.
Oh yeah. I also like the idea of a big truck going through someone and not like on top of them. You know, like the idea that they would fit inside of them to go through them.
It's a baby truck.
Oh yeah.
It's like an Ant-Man truck. I just don't understand. Is this in Vegas?
In the Vegas place. Yeah, sure.
It is, yeah.
Can you imagine, like, gambling?
You're like, can you keep it down? I'm gambling here.
The people who are playing slots, that's what they're training for. That's why there's only one
pulling down
one
the
lever.
handle of it, yeah.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're approaching the most important event of this unique and exciting competition. The final phase in the world.
This dude is drink. Well, he has to have some Alka-Seltzer now that he drank some motor oil. The announcer guy. This is his only film that he ever was in.
Oh,
I hate
sad.
his mustache. I hate this guy's mustache
his
so much.
Trucker
That hair,
handlebar
though.
mustache.
It looks like someone threw a horseshoe at his face and it just stuck there.
Why does that look like? Yeah, never mind.
Who does it look like? What would your arm wrestling name be?
Big boy, big arm. Big arm, big boy.
Big arm, big boy?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
420 Italian Spaghetti hot fresh pizza. Rest of Butters.
Would your fans be called your army?
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
stupid. I'd be embarrassed.
That's fine. I'll just sit here. It's okay.
his son's gonna say something, and he's gonna either distract him and make him lose, or he's gonna see his son and like it's gonna give him like super strength.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I knew you were there for me the whole time, and now I'm here for you. And then that's just gonna fill him with determination. Who's that guy now?
One of the goons from his stepfather.
Stepfather or granddad? The
Or
story
whatever
keeps
he is.
changing. I'll never.
Is it a grand? I don't know. Sponsored by Duracell.
Wow. He won. Oh, don't grab my arm. That's my...
That's my good arm.
Oh, no. He cheated. So he claims. You're gonna be great if we saw that guy from the beginning just lose and get eliminated. And we're like, oh, I guess he wasn't anything. Put some guy in the movie.
The kid from the
Chekhov gun it
machine,
and then be like, oh yeah, and then the kid from the pinball machine. It's the final round. He's like, I was so humiliated by you, and now I'm the best. And it's a big all like.
Dad, it's a long story, but listen, I want to stay with you.
Do you?
Yeah.
I want you to stay too, but I don't think your grandfather...
But I just literally just spent all my money that I just won.
I'll be with you too, but I don't have any money to sell the truck.
That's okay. You're gonna win, like you said, Dad. Remember? You'll win that big old truck and you can start your own business.
A truck business?
Like in this last match, I think I pulled a little too hard. I mean, this guy I'm going against there, Bull Hurley, he hasn't lost in about 5 years, and I don't know if he's...
It's so heartfelt.
oh my god, please.
He's
please
so...
be like, I can do it.
I hate this movie because Rocky Balboa is just like, he's just talking this entire movie. He's not like, I don't mean that he's talking the entire movie. Like every time he talks, he is just talking. I'm pretty sure he's not like...
Yeah, where's the scene where he's training and like lifting weights in the truck?
I'm pretty sure he's not like a bad actor, but man, is he super like, I don't know, I'm here to win the truck. My son loves me, but like he can't be here. Anyways, hey, how come you're taking my kid? Anyways, I have to go arm wrestle now. Goodbye. Like it's so like he's not
monotone.
even. Yeah, and it's just like that's him.
Does
this
he
whole
act
movie.
like a YouTube apology video?
Yeah. This is dumb. Yeah, this. And it's like I don't know. Again, I don't know if he's a bad actor, but he's definitely not acting good in this movie. I love you too. See, it's like so like devoid of like I am an arm wrestling robot. I cannot have feelings.
You know what it is? He's probably like in shock from all the arm wrestling he's done.
Yeah, he's just like I can't even.
Exhausted. Yeah. International Arm Wrestling Council. I see. So okay, they're both gonna get kidnapped, and then they're both gonna have to arm wrestle their way out of this situation. How about that?
They have to, or something's gonna happen. And he's gonna have to arm wrestle his son, and only one of them gets to live.
Oh no, I like that a lot.
And he's like, I'll let you win, son, but then the son sucks too much, even when he's like, I'm not even trying. Come on. I don't want it. I want you to live. And he's like, I'm trying, Dad. He's like, I'm literally not even putting any weight on it. It's just the weight of my arm. And it's like going down. He's pushing the kid down. He's like, I'm not even, it's just the weight of my arm. And the kid loses. It's so sad.
Oh, no.
He didn't even want to.
Those little interview things that, like, he was doing were really weird and out of place.
It's just like, oh, here's sports now. This is a sports thing.
He's all sweaty.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch.
Is it supposed to be like a documentary? This makes it seem like a parody. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like a truck machine.
You know that? You know that? Come on, Hawk, back in here now.
I can't imagine. Is this? Who made this? Who made this movie?
He's like, the thing that I don't like about this is, again, this is one of those things where it's like, I have the heart of the cards and I could win. But this is a very like physical, like either you are stronger or you're not. And there's some technique, I'm sure. But this guy has like 100 pounds on him. There's no way he would ever, I don't think there's any technique to make up for like the lack of muscle. Like
willpower.
I don't think that's a thing that comes into play. Like not at this level. This guy is like in a different weight class than him. I don't think you could like out willpower. Like it comes down to like raw numbers at this much of a difference.
We'll see what happens at the end of this movie.
He's a big cheater. He's cheating.
Is he holding the edge of the table?
No, because he slipped out. But I think because there's a thing where it's like if you slip, you have to start over. But like, I think he did that on purpose.
That's the technique.
Yeah, cheat until you win.
What is this device?
That's I think it's to keep them from slipping out. But I think they don't use it because it's dangerous. Because I think it was on like, what was one of those TV shows that they showed all the funny videos on? It was like X Factor or something like that. Anyways, there's a video of the people arm wrestling and the guy's arm snaps one guy snaps his other guy's like wrist in half. So I would imagine they probably don't like using this thing because it's more dangerous. But if you slip out once, it's probably like, well, give you the benefit of the doubt the first time, but now the second time you have to use this dangerous thing. I'm just guessing. I'm not like some kind of arm wrestling expert.
Yeah, like secretly, like
don't
you really love arm wrestling.
Oh, I that's why I'm so offended by this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you sound like someone who's
such a disgrace. No, it's more of like I'm just laughing at like because I go to the gym, right, and I like pick up something heavy and I go, oh, that's too heavy
weird
for
flex,
me.
But okay.
Yeah, I go to the gym and it is a weird flex because it's too heavy. I can't flex it. But I have to lower the weight. There's no like amount of me going, I could do it. That's going to let me pick up something that I cannot pick up. I have to lower the weight. And it's like, oh man, this is such a weird movie. How many women do you think have seen this movie? Like total, like 12?
Me.
No, this is such like a man. I don't even like this as I'm a guy. Who's this movie for?
I don't like this.
It's
well, maybe it's like people who like Rocky a lot, and they're just like, "Oh man, I love Rocky's arms. Let's make a Rocky movie about his arms only."
It's so this thing from the past where it's like manly men, but it's so like manly men that it's actually like homoerotic. It's like who is this movie for?
It's for me, obviously.
Yeah, I guess if you want to look at like guys' arms and stuff, and that's your thing. There's not much context in this movie, but
sweaty guys holding hands, like
sweaty guys in a bar sweating for some reason.
Sweaty guys in a bar sweating for some reason.
Oh, he's doing his little trick where he moves his hand. Is that like cheating? I wonder if that's like cheating.
Is he like shifting his weight?
Yeah, I think it gives him different leverage. But how come everyone just doesn't do that?
Good question.
And why doesn't he do that from the start? He always does it at the end. And I'm like, is that...
My favorite part of this movie is when this guy holds this guy's hand.
Yeah. Although I think it would be kind of cool to see someone like arm wrestling like this to the point where they're almost losing, they come back from it. Because it's like, first of all, I never seen like anyone ever in real life arm wrestle ever. That wasn't like kids that bored at a lunch table. But like usually once you start going, you lose the leverage. Like you lose. Like I never seen anyone like come back from it. I guess that's kind of cool if you actually are strong enough to like recover. But
yeah, I see what you mean. I know what you mean.
It's like League of Legends where you're like they're in your base and you end up winning. It's like, whoa, how did you do that? But like, I don't know.
And then you yell clutch.
Oh, I want to talk about this because it's so dumb. So there's a new Facebook ad that I see, and I've seen this. So it's a pattern. I've seen this before. They get really aggressive with their Facebook ad targeting, and I think they put a lot of money into it. But it's this thing called it comes up by different names over the years, but right now it's called I lost it.
Rocky Balboa.
Wash Wizard. And it's bioceramic wash things. You don't need any like laundry detergent. You just throw this stupid thing in your laundry, and you don't need it. It lasts 6,000 loads. It's a scam and it's a lie. And what happens is this thing will come up. I seen this a couple years ago. It's super aggressive ad targeting, and then it disappears for a while, and it comes back as a different name. And it's a complete scam. 100%. They say a bunch of science words about like pH and viscosity, and none of it makes any sense at all. Because there's no correlation to what those words mean and why that cleans your clothes. Because that's not how you clean clothes. Water viscosity doesn't matter. Like, and maybe pH, but it definitely doesn't change the pH of the water. But it's a thing that's been going on since like the 50s. It's the same thing, just different company, or the same company just renaming itself, selling it to a bunch of people, and then switching its name. But it makes me so mad because I see so many people in the comments going, "Well, this is amazing! I could get this," and then every like 100 comments, or someone's like, "Chemicals are killing us," and it's like, what?
Chemtrails.
What chemicals are killing us? Like, why aren't you dead then? And so it's so frustrating that they tout this thing, and it's just such a blatant scam. And just taking advantage of people and stuff like that makes me so mad. It's why I get so mad about like, it's just like dumb people being taken advantage of. And this person behind the company knows that it's a scam. Like they know it. And it makes me so, so mad. So you see this ad, please don't fall for it. There is no such thing as bioceramic, or if there is, they definitely don't clean your clothes. You can't get free. Like, here's the thing. Your clothes have dirt on them. That dirt has to go somewhere. The way that soap works is it binds to the dirt, and then you wash the soap away. So you can't just get that for free, you know? It's kind of like energy in, energy out. Something has to take that dirt away. It just doesn't happen without soap at the moment. And so, man, I don't know. So I just keep commenting on the page and like, this is a scam. And then it was so funny because Coder Geek Peter Gordon that used to come on this podcast sometimes, he commented, he's explain to me how it works. And then they're like, it lowers the pH balance of the thing. He's like, you're saying a bunch of science words that doesn't make any sense. And so like out of he's one of the smartest people I know, and he's a much even deeper scientist than I am. So when I saw him comment on that, I thought it was really funny because he's a lot more civil than I am. I just start going like, this is dumb. You're lying to people. But I hate that. I hate that so much. It's a PSA to everyone.
I feel like this wasn't long, but then I looked down at the time and I'm like, huh.
No, this took forever to get through. I hated this. What a weird movie. We're going to rate the movie right now. Oh, what? Were you going to say something?
No.
Okay. We're going to rate the movie, you guys.
I have no words.
If you stick around, then we'll rate the movie. But before I do that, I got to let you guys know about some stuff going on. BufferBuddies.com. That's the place to go for more information on the podcast, what movie we're going to do next, when we're going to record next. I always try to keep that up to date as much as possible. Like if there's any cancellations or any kind of changes, I will try to update the Facebook event, and the Facebook event automatically shows up on the website. So that's what I try to do. So if you like our fan page on Facebook, UpDownLeftDie or Buffer Buddies, you could see the event on there, RCP. That gets synced to the website. And then you could also, if you also just go to bufferbuddies.com, you'll see what movie should be coming up next and a link to the event and all that stuff. I try to update that as soon as possible. I try to keep that up to date. Always check that and all that stuff for that information. Me and Tiffany stream on twitch.tv/UpDownLeftDie like at least twice a week together, but almost every day of the week otherwise. We do like co-op games and single player games throughout the week. And then on Sundays, I do some VR stuff. So if you've never seen VR, I try to put on a really good show for that. And then also want to thank Monk Turner for the use of the theme song in the beginning of the podcast that you hear. And if you love that song, go to bufferbuddies.com. No, I'm kidding. Go to monkturner.com. I think it is. Anyway, just Google his name. He has some other like royalty free music that you could purchase for your projects and a bunch of other cool stuff like that. Oh yeah, sorry for all the missed episodes. Also, I'm real dumb because I put out that little like update episode last time, and the whole point of that was to tell you guys that even though we didn't have an episode, I filled in for another podcast called Eagle Eyes on Tech. I'm on episode 160. Oh gosh, I don't even know it. Does anyone know the episode number?
I can look it up.
It's so hard to search for, because if you search Eagle Eyes on Tech, you get like Eagle Tech, and like it's not
146.
146. So I'm on episode 146 of Eagle's Eyes on Tech. I filled in because the host of that was sick and he had no voice. So you can go check that out. And I don't know, I talk about technology and stuff a little bit out of my main domain because it's more hardware based. He gave me some links, but I do talk about some like AI stuff and other things briefly, and I gloss over it. I put it together real fast. So there's that. But it was fun to do. It took me I think it took an hour long or so of that. I think that's it for me. We're ready for ratings?
Yeah, I think so. I'll go first. I give this movie 10 out of 10 desert ghosts in the Oasis.
Oasis. Oh, I'm going to give it 4 out of 10 jail fences.
That's a good one.
I'm going to give it 3 out of 10 overly sweaty men.
And then Chris Alberti is going to give it 10 out of 10 arm wrestling matches. At first I thought the first time Chris gave a rating, I thought he didn't get it, and I was like, oh well, just like let him be. But now I'm pretty sure he gets it. It's a joke. I get it now. I get that he gets it. Also, Amazon Prime just crashed right at the end, so that's
awesome. Good timing.
Cool beans. Also, if you wanted to watch Over the Top on Amazon Prime, it leaves Prime January 1st, 2019, so that's coming up. You better get on that. Better watch this terrible, weird movie that was... Wait, did he win? I kind of zoned out.
Yeah.
He won.
Okay. Anyways, that's it, you guys. If you're listening to this, so we should have another episode for you coming up next week as well. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oasis.
Oasis.
Oasis.